So, Tal Franklin here with a Survivor Stick. We're going to see just how well this works against a helmet. So, safety glasses on, very important. So we're going to do before and after with the Survivor Stick. Dragging it over there. And you can see the top of the helmet's very smooth. No issues. Good integrity. And here, put on my safety goggles just in case. Big old dent right there. So after our helmet experiment, I wanted to see what impact this would have on a real human head. So I went to Dr. Wilfredo Rivera. He's an emergency room physician. He sees a lot of head trauma. And I asked him, did we do a fair test? And you saw the video we conducted when we did the experiment on this, right? And do you think that was a fair test under the circumstances?
I think it was. I think it definitely was.
Yeah. Is this helmet more resistant to breakage than the human skull?
So obvious answer, yes. That's why we use it. This is actually a ski helmet, which it's pretty resistant. It's made for sort of smooth surfaces, but it actually is meant to protect you if you fall and then hit your head on a rock or something sticking out. So I mean, it's pretty strong, and if you could see like really up close the dent that this thing has from that stick is amazing. So the human skull is just sort of a thin bone in general. It's a closed system, right? So your brain is sort of floating in there. Some of the parts of your skull are a little stronger than others. Like back here, this is kind of a thicker, but here on the sides, it's very thin. And then if you go to the face, everything around the eyes is really thin, except for right here, but it's pretty easy kind of to break. All the maxillary sinuses, the frontal right here, are kind of thin bones. So if this is what happened to this helmet, your head would have a big hole. So this would have gotten inside your skull and into your brain, more than likely causing a lot of damage with bleeding, not to mention a lot of pain.
And you actually hit it once yourself, but not really particularly hard, actually.
No.
And it really did some damage.
Yeah, because I wanted to see what sort of kind of medium force. And when I hit it, it was not even on the mannequin. It was just kind of on the table like this. And I just hit it not with too much force, and it actually did a pretty good dent. You can see the line, and you can see a couple of millimeters of depression in there. So that means that probably your skull would have been at least had a fracture. Not to mention again the amount of pain that.
And then the full force hits I was doing, or even a woman could do. Women are pretty strong, actually.
Yeah.
What would those do to somebody's skull?
I mean, for sure, it would at least have a pretty significant fracture, and it would be what we call a depressed fracture, because the skull would have gotten inside the whole skull into the brain and caused quite a bit of bleeding and stuff like that.
So this would actually bury in the skull.
More than likely, yeah.
And would that debilitate somebody in most circumstances?
I'd say it probably would.
Yeah, it would certainly make that impact. So areas where there's not a lot of fat or muscle, is that a good area to hit?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Just because you're going to get to the very sensitive part. Every time you have big muscle, big tissue, lots of fat, it's sort of, it's a space to absorb energy. Here, there's no energy absorption. It just goes straight to that bone, straight to that nerve endings.
Right, and like the ribs, if somebody's thin.
Mm-hmm. Ribs, the middle, the sternum, even if you're really big, right here in the middle, still you can get pretty good access to that bone directly. So
and then
that's a good place.
the hips.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, that hurts every time I hit that. Yeah, so this helmet protected my head This is my ski helmet. By the way, if you're skiing, if you're riding a bike, a motorcycle, wear a helmet, please, without one where you see it.
Yeah, your head's the first thing that hits. So this is your only protection. If you don't have this, it's your skull. So you pick.